Hey everybody, my name is Stephanie Sertich and I'm the Program Director of Theater at LaGuardia Community College. We're part of City University of New York. Thank you so much for joining in, for tuning in whenever you're tuning into this, and supporting the work this evening. What is this? This is the very first ever 24-hour plays viral monologues by LaGuardia Community College's theater alumni. It's a lot of words. It took me a long time. Thank you again for coming out, for tuning in and supporting us. Also, huge thank you to the 24-hour plays for partnering with us on this project. Thank you to the technical staff who's behind the scenes making the magic happen right now. Some of them are also theater alumni. And a huge thank you to the creatives, to our directors, actors, and writers who are alumni who've been spending the last 24 hours staying up all night, writing furiously. And now the actors are still probably memorizing the lines and the directors are directing them as I speak. This is very exciting. I think this is gonna be my very favorite Friday night of quarantine. Actually, I think this is gonna be my very favorite night of quarantine. Yeah, I hope so for you all as well. Now I'm gonna pass it off to the technical director, Mike Oliphants, who's gonna explain to you how this is all gonna work. Take it away, Mike. Are you over here?
Here I am. Thank you, Stephanie, and hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your support and for joining us tonight. My name is Michael Oliphants. I am the CLT Technical Director and Production Manager for the theater program here at LaGuardia. We are so excited to work with one of our internship partner organizations, the 24-Hour Plays, to present the 24-Hour Plays Viral Monologues, LaGuardia Community College, for you tonight. The 24-Hour Plays has been producing live shows, written, rehearsed, acted, and performed within a 24-hour period here in New York City, across the United States, and around the world since 1995, including an annual Broadway show since 2001. As you might expect from a company that specializes in producing theater in such a condensed amount of time, the 24-Hour Plays responded and adapted very quickly to the COVID-19 quarantine by creating the Viral Monologues, which premiered on March 16th, just 4 or 5 days after Broadway shut down and New York City began its pause. Since then, they have produced 16 rounds of Viral Monologues, which is a completely safe, socially distanced process for the participants and the audience alike. Now, to give you an idea of what has been going on behind the scenes for the past 24 hours or so, at 6 o'clock last night, 7 of our theater program alumni actors uploaded videos of themselves sharing locations in which they could film, some props and costume pieces that they have at home to use for their video, a special skill, and a role that they've always wanted to play in a show. At 7 o'clock, we sent these videos to the writers, 7 more of our theater program alumni, as inspiration. Then they began to write. They wrote all night while you and I were sound asleep in our beds. They wrote a specific monologue for their actor. The script was submitted to our production team this morning at 9 o'clock, and by 10 o'clock the scripts had been sent out to the actors, who were paired with 7 more of our theater program alumni directors. They collaborated all day and are probably still working right now to rehearse and memorize and film their monologues, which are being sent back to the production team tonight, hopefully by 5 o'clock, and which we will then quickly edit and prepare to present to you right here on Facebook and Instagram tonight. You'll see the first one in just a few minutes at 6:15, and then a new video every 15 minutes or so until they've all been posted. We were also really lucky to have been joined by 3 more of our theater program alumni on our production team, one of whom was working with the 24-Hour Plays as an intern throughout the spring semester, taking part in creating and developing this 24-Hour Plays Viral Monologues process. I want to quickly thank the theater program, the humanities department, and LaGuardia Community College for their support with our project, as well as all of you, our audience, for tuning in tonight. I also want to give a huge shout out to Mark Armstrong, Coleman Clark, and Madeline Paquette, and the entire 24-Hour Plays team for their support, guidance, and encouragement, without which what you see tonight would not have been possible. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the 24-Hour Plays Viral Monologues, LaGuardia Community College. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, Matt Perry here. Today we're gonna be talking about drones, specifically this drone. That's right, so if you take a look at this, God, who am I kidding? I can't do this. I can't be a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't have the marketing skills. I don't even know what you have to be good at YouTubing. I don't have a thing. Every channel has to have a thing, but what's my thing? The drone? So fucking stupid. I mean, I'm so fucking stupid. No, you know what? You guys are stupid. Yeah, that's right. You. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this video up under the title of "You Won't Believe What I Filmed with My Drone." And then I'll use a clickbaity picture of what, like Bigfoot or something. But when you click on it, all you guys gonna get is this video of me saying to all your drone lovers that you suck. You're wasting your fucking life watching drone videos on YouTube. Get a life, you dumb drone trolling doofuses. Okay. Okay. That may not be a good way to open this video. Honestly, guys, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to come across so hostile, and I just want to make YouTube videos of drones, and I just worry that I don't have what it takes. If I don't have what it takes, then that means I have to change. But I don't want to change. I don't want to have to work out or try and better yourself or whatever. Why can't I just be perfect? Just who I am. Why can't I be just happy? That would be really great. Anyways, please remember, like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Bye!
Why did you come to hear me speak if not to listen to what I say? No, you're going to stick around. The cycle starts, the cycle repeats. 5, 6, 7, 8. You keep coming at me as if I don't know that I got the dance messed up. And I'll keep sticking around and staying until I get this right. I have to. Not for you, but for me. The voices in my head keep haunting me. I have countless thoughts saying that if I fail, what if I can't get this right? What if I just simply can't? They tell me this is pointless, and I keep doubting myself until I remember. I want it all. The thrive of making the world my stage, the acting, the theater, the everything. Am I wrong for dreaming this big? Or is it you that can't stand the idea of how my mind works? When did you stop dreaming? You used to want to be a professional dancer. What happened to that dream? I share the same worries as you, but no. What makes me who I am is that I don't feed into my doubts because I won't give into them. However, you do that to me, to all of us, as your students telling us that we're never gonna make it. And I slowly programmed that into my head, starting with messing up on a new choreography that we just learned. And you feel as if I should have known it. Or rather, when when I can't get a simple dance number correct, or rather when it simply comes to my acting. I remember being excited at first, but then reality settles in, and when my number is called and it's time for me to step foot on that stage, my palms become sweaty as I realize the lights are on me. I stutter with every sentence, and I draw blanks, and I forget everything that I've rehearsed. I've never seen anyone in scenes before on my own. And I tried to tell myself that today would be better than yesterday. But then I mess up. And that's when I feel like I shouldn't be up there. I need to get down. I need to run off stage. I need guidance. And I wanted you to be my guardian angel who rescued me, but you sat there and you stared at me like everyone else waiting for me to speak, but I never did. Instead, my thoughts become cloudy. And before I knew it, the lights turned off on the stage where I was. Blackout.
I feel my heart racing. My bones are shaking. Anger is burning through my veins. Seeing people of my skin color deeply hurting, I want to scream at the top of my lungs, but hesitate. Because I would scream into myself, holding it in. I can't do this anymore. If we don't talk about it, then they're gonna keep attacking us for our skin color. How can we win? I want them to feel pain. When a white woman runs, she don't have to worry about a gun cutting her life short. I've had it with white privilege. I want to take my axe and I want to destroy all of their property. That they, what do they say? That they work so hard for? Bullshit. And it's insane that they can get away with murder and I can't. I want to smash in their windows. I want to take a knife and cut 3 of their tires. You want to know why I say 3? Because if you do 4, insurance will pay for it. If you do 3, they won't. And if one more person says all lives matter, I will spit in their face. And if you find this uncomfortable, good. Then you have some sense of how we feel. If you're tired of hearing this, then you know, we're tired. We're tired of experiencing this. It keeps on happening.
You're too pretty to be a black girl? I know you did not just say that to me. That is the most backhanded compliment ever. And first of all, I'm not pretty. I am fine, beautiful, and gorgeous. What? And for a black girl, what does that even mean? I know you've seen Halle Berry, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Nia Long. Who else? Eartha Kitt, Diana Ross. You have, correct? Huh. So if you recognize their beauty, what makes you say you're too pretty to be a black girl? Would you say Madonna? Would you say to Madonna, you're too pretty to be a white girl? Britney Spears? No, right? I'm not mad. Not mad at all. I'm just frustrated that you honestly believe that that was a compliment. For the longest, I had trouble living in my skin. I hated how curly, or may I say, nappy, my hair was. Hot combs and perms for the first 15 years of my life. My hair wasn't long like the Spanish girls in school. And my own men and my own brother would make fun of me just by the color of my skin, on how dark it was. Ain't that some shit? Hey, yo, darky, stay out the sun. Your mama's so dumb that she lost you, which, turn out the damn lights. Like what? That she lost you when they turned off the lights? My mother's boyfriend told her to buy me bleaching cream for my skin. For years, I was bullied. And when I turned 16, I cut off my damaged hair. I started wearing weaves, braids, wigs, and most importantly, my natural hair. I started embracing my skin tone. Got elected to Howard University, got my business degree, got married, had a beautiful baby girl, and divorced his sorry ass. I for 27 years of my life, I was bullied by people who said they loved me. They told me these things. They told me these things because they knew that no one was going to tell me the truth, which was complete bullshit, I may say. Now, you made me feel beautiful, safe in my skin. It hurts that you would say that to all people, me. I don't try to sound different, dress differently, speak differently. I am different by the color of my skin, but because I am different, not by the color of my skin, but because of my past. If you know, we came from different worlds, different lifestyles, but we have the same mind. But if you are going to blackhand, I said blackhand. I meant to say, if you're gonna backhand giving me compliments, we don't need to see each other or talk to each other. Don't look at me like that. I'm serious. Okay? I envy and pity you sometimes. You'll never know the pain and struggle of Black people. You'll be the first person an interviewer will look at before they look at anyone that is a person of color. You will hire a white man before you're a Black woman. You'll always have the upper hand than me. A white man trying to make a living is better than a Black woman with a job, let alone two, I may say. I'm not telling you this to feel bad for me. I'm not telling you this to feel bad for me. I'm telling you this because you don't know. You just don't know what goes on in my world, what I've been through. I was hoping you could listen to what I'm saying and act upon it. If you want to be with me, you need to understand.
Jesse, you don't understand. And you never will. Today was supposed to be the day where my parents smothered me in hugs and kisses. A day where my accomplishments were finally recognized. A moment where I truly felt accepted. A second where I could finally be free. A butterfly finally releasing herself from her cocoon. I jumped out of bed and started doing my makeup as My Chemical Romance started playing on my speakers. Speakers my dad got me for my birthday. I put on the new dress I bought with the money I saved from pet sitting last summer. I looked in the mirror and I stared at my reflection. Smart, pretty, funny, but most of all, talented. I was finally the girl I wanted to be. When I got to the school, I saw flowers, balloons, gifts, and of course parents taking pictures of their kids. I walked inside and took my seat. I kept looking back, but they weren't there. The ceremony continued, and my name was finally called. I walked to the stage, got my diploma, I stand and stared into the crowd, and they weren't there. As I walked off the stage, I got to my chair. I held back my tears. I just sat there. I felt abandoned, torn, broken, like Three of Swords. There wasn't any rain, but it felt like a storm. I blended in with my clothes. I felt so dark, unseen, unheard. They weren't there because underneath my gown, I wore a black dress with black heels and dark makeup instead of bright colors. They weren't there because they wanted to see their handsome son walk the stage instead of their beautiful daughter. They weren't there because they didn't accept me for who I am. Your parents were those parents that took pictures and gave you kisses. All I got was this penny that I saw on the floor. I decided to walk home instead of taking an Uber. I ripped off my cap and gown and threw it into the nearest trash can I could find. When I got home, my parents just looked at me and kept watching TV. I looked in the mirror and stared at my reflection. Smart, pretty, funny, but most of all, heartbroken. Somehow I'm the butterfly flying back into her cocoon because the color of her wings weren't bright enough.
I've been taking a lot of quizzes lately. A lot of quizzes to better understand myself. See, I found out I am more of a bagel with cream cheese than a bagel with everything. And if I die, my tombstone will say, "I'll tell you about it later," which I thought was kind of funny. It's accurate, but funny. But, well, I've been on Earth for about 27 years of my life, and I have yet to figure out who am I really meant to be. And 30 is creeping up slowly, like I see it. I see you, but I'm not ready for you. Okay, I don't feel grown, or however grown you're supposed to feel by this time. I used to think I would have been married with a job in a fancy apartment with maybe a kid on the way, but the way my quizzes are set up, I am sort of into an open relationship, and I'm the queen of side hustles, and I would rather adopt than have a kid, but I love my cat, so then I started thinking about all the things I thought I was supposed to be and all the pressure and being a better person. You know what's kind of funny? It's been like, what, zillion days since quarantine, and I have to say this, my friends, wow, they really, really didn't care about me, like at all. It's kind of impressive. You know what I mean? To go from one day hanging out to then all of a sudden, and to be even more honest, it's not like I want them to contact me every day, because I don't. I know my friends have their own thing, they have their own lives, but I just want to feel wanted, needed, to feel like all the times we've hung out were actually worth something. In some sort of way, I thought they were. I thought I was. Have I been a good friend? Like, how good of a friend could I have been if the people in my circle never ever reach out to me, right? Like, have I been just this heavy anchor in their lives that they finally got to toss out by using COVID as an excuse to never reach out to me? Or have I never been that to them and I just got way more attached than I should have been? So, I am trying to be a better human, to be a better listener, to be a better friend, a better ally to those around me and those affected by me. Because if I don't change, or if I don't try every day to attempt to be a better person, then what is there left to have, you know? Ah, yes. Lonely dinner, number 133.
My name is Amara Francisco. Am your yummiest treat and sweetest flavor. When my body stretches, the silk becomes rough. The crowd becomes silent, and my legs take the stage. I'm Amara Francisco, and I love and hate. Yo amo y odio. Life threw at me lots of rocks, lots and lots of pointers, lots of reckless words, lots of hate dressed as love. Love? Love? Love. Love is a funny word, you see. Let me explain. Let me tell you. I used to be a girl, but then I became selfish. Selfish with me. I started thinking about everybody else but me. I used to be a girl. I used to love unconditionally. I used to truly love me. I used to be a girl. I used to laugh and play. I used to do my best without even trying. I want to be a girl without being used. I want to be a girl. I want to be my own damn self. I need to stop asking for permission, or think about when to smile, or I want to smile. I want to be a girl and live it all back again. Nonetheless, I tremble. Me da miedo. I tremble as I speak. I tremble as I think. Piensa. I tremble as I be. I tremble as I start to understand myself. Francisco is not the same unless he is loved, and Amara loves. Mucho. Hates. I ate myself in tiny pieces. I'm indecisive, unconcise. I'm imprecise. I improvise life. But I let it play. I let it sound. I allow my songs to write me. I play it well. I play it by ear, very mediocrely, very imperfect, but acoustic. And you know acoustic is the best phone sex your ears have ever listened. I'm sorry if it's not your taste, but it's everybody else's.